Hey everyone, it's your girl Michele. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel, Opinionated Scents, our safe space to discuss all things fragrance, whether we like them or not. Today I am going to be talking about my favorite fragrances that have a prominent blood orange note. I'm not going to be discussing every fragrance in my collection that has blood orange on the notes list, but I will be talking about the ones where you can smell it, where blood orange is the star or one of the stars of the perfume. And most importantly, I'm only going to be discussing the ones that are my favorite. First up, we have Chanel Chance Eau Vive, which is a beautiful orange juice, slightly spicy smelling orange fragrance. I don't always pick up the spice, which I attribute to the cedar. I'm starting to realize that those citruses that I have that pull a little spicy where I can't place it, where it feels like it could be patchouli, but it's not noted, or it feels like it could be a little black pepper, but it's not noted. They have cedar in them. So that could be what is giving a little bit of a spicy kick. I can't explain the why, just paying attention to the similarities. But this pulls like orange juice on my skin, and sometimes the note of blood orange can do that. Makes me wonder if blood oranges are the ones we predominantly use, or those companies like Tropicana and Minute Maid predominantly use for orange juice. So this one gives me about 4 hours, and then I have to top up, and that's okay. I got it for a steal on Macari, but if you're paying regular price for stuff, this Chanel Chance line does not last long enough, in my opinion, to justify the price. It just doesn't. I will continue to buy Eau Tendre and Eau Fresh though, because it's just I can't help myself. However, I still don't like how expensive this line is for the lack of longevity. However, we're talking about the note of blood orange. This is a stunner. This is a stunner. So if you like Chanel and you haven't tried this, you want something that pulls like orange juice with a little spicy kick sometimes. I don't always pick that up, but a lot of the times, more often than not, I do. This is a really pretty fragrance you should try. Next up, we have Blood Oranges from the House of Shea and Blue. I do not own a full bottle of this one yet because they are a little pricey. However, this opens up with such a colorful, vibrant, really potent blood orange note. The middle is leather and the base is woody notes, musk, and amber. So there's some depth to this. It's a very, very interesting fragrance and an interesting take on what they combined the blood orange with. So I really do enjoy this. I will say that blood orange does not remain the star of this. It blends very nicely with everything else. However, that opening, everything. Next up, we have Orange Sanguine from the House of Atelier Cologne. This one is so pretty. Again, it pulls like orange juice to me. It is very potent. And I think that's the geranium and jasmine in the middle that combines with the opening note. So there's a powerful combination in the opening of this. You have blood orange, you have bitter orange, and it just makes this so much more potent. That geranium and that jasmine bring it home. In the base, you do have tonka bean, sandalwood, and amber. So this is a stunning fragrance all around. But baby, I really, really love the note of bitter orange when it's combined with other citruses. It just brings out an just exquisite vibrancy to it all to me. Like something that is just so potent and strong. Now you have to be an extreme citrus lover like me. I know citrus does not work on everybody's skin. It's not everybody's vibe. I didn't like it when I was in my teens and 20s, if I'm gonna be honest. I could not for the life of me figure out why people wanted to smell like oranges. However, things change, and at 40, I absolutely love Orange Sanguine from the House of Atelier Cologne. Next up, I want to talk about a fragrance whose opening is where you're going to get the blood orange, and then in the base, it just ventures off into something else exquisite. I'm talking about Poison Girl Unexpected. The opening of this is blood orange, ginger, and lemon. Ooh, baby, do not play with me. I love Poison Girl EDT, and the Eau de Parfum is good as well. This ginger, blood, orange, lemon combo, and then you have the rose in the mid. The rose never takes over this perfume. And then in the base, you have like hazelnut and cashmere and tonka bean. It just becomes this beautiful concoction. But that opening, that blood orange in that opening is everything. And the ginger, of course. So this is a fragrance people speak more about the ginger for. However, I want people not to forget that there is an exquisite burst of energy coming from the blood orange and the lemon paired with that ginger. So I want to give everybody that little time to shine. Poison Girl Unexpected, a beautiful fragrance. Next up, from the House of Pacifica, we have Tuscan Blood Orange. What a beautiful fragrance. This is such a loud, potent orange fragrance that works amazing in the heat. I wore this in Mexico. On the beach in the heat, it just came alive. But it also transitions very well into a date night fragrance. So in the opening, you have big strawberry and raspberry. But the key to this is that even though they show as the top notes, I smell them more in the dry down. When the zestiness from all of the citruses dries down, that is when those two notes come alive. In the mid, you have blood orange, and in the base, you have mandarin orange and sweet orange. So there's a lot of orange to go around. If that's what you're looking for, this is the perfect fragrance. And again, once it starts to dry down on your skin, you smell this beautiful sweet strawberry and a slight tartness in the raspberry. It's absolutely amazing. And that's just the fun of perfumery, because again, those are the two top notes, yet they are drowned out completely in the opening and in the mid to me because of the three different types of oranges that we're dealing with here. So I love this. It doesn't cost a lot. I think it only comes in this size, but it's worth it. Again, from the House of Pacifica, we have Tuscan Blood Orange. This next one is the sweetest out of the bunch. You're going to get your sparkling blood orange. You're going to have your pink peony, some sweet pink berries, some red ginger lily, some amber, and some vanilla. This fragrance took me by surprise. I didn't even know what a Germain was, who a Michele Germain was. I didn't know anything about Sugarful or Sugarful and Spice, but I'm going to tell you, this fragrance is so amazing. I love it. It is sweet. The blood orange stays throughout the entire part. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Listen, if you haven't gotten your nose on Sugarful and Spice or Sugarful, the pink one, you should try them both. They do not cost that much. You get this huge 3.4 ounce, 100 milliliter bottle, and it is just fun. It's youthful. It's sweet. It's playful. And again, the blood orange note is one of the best I've ever smelled. And the fact that it stays throughout the entire fragrance, that is something that you don't normally get with a lot of citruses. Citruses will die off. They'll be in the top. By the time you get to the bottom of the mid or to the base, they're out of there. But you know what? With this one, it stays. This is one of my favorite recent purchases. I did not film these in any particular order, but of course I saved my favorite for last. Of course, I'm talking about none other than Stella from Tocca. What a beautiful fragrance. I have a full collection video. I will put the cards up here for you to peep that. And Stella is my favorite of the line of the house. Tocca makes beautiful fragrances, and he hit it out of the park with this one. So in the opening of Stella, you have blood orange, you have bitter orange, and then you have watery notes. If you smell it, the watery notes make sense. I always giggle when I see that because I'm like, really? Watery notes? However, I get it. There's something so exquisite, you guys. I can't say it enough. Bitter orange mixed with any other citrus note just comes out phenomenal. It's so loud and it's so potent. So if you love citruses, try to look for that combo. Bitter orange with whatever citrus note you're looking for. So again, blood orange and bitter orange and watery notes in the top. Exquisite. Then you have florals that kick in the middle. There is lily, freesia. I know there's a third one. Orchid. I think it's wild orchid. I think it's, yeah. Okay, so you're going to have your lily, your freesia, your wild orchid. You definitely pick that up. The lily is less than the other two, but you get that freesia and that wild orchid absolutely as soon as you smell it. And then in the base, I think it's just musk and sandalwood. So this becomes so much more, but again, you don't lose the blood orange. Now, it does die down by the time you get to the dry down. We're talking about freesia, we're talking about wild orchid, musk, and sandalwood. So you can't be a powerhouse blood orange note, even with the bitter orange, when you're coming up against such a heavy base, but it is still there. and it is so beautiful. This fragrance isn't the same if you take the blood orange out. It isn't the same if you take the bitter orange out either. But that combo, brilliant, brilliant, A1 in my opinion. Again, that is Stella from the House of Tocca. Those are my 7 favorite fragrances with blood orange as a prominent note. I hope you enjoyed this video. You know I want to talk to you guys in the comments. Leave me your favorite blood orange fragrance. What fragrance do you have that just gives you that something that you need? And also, when you smell the note of blood orange, have you ever made that correlation or that connection to orange juice? Do you get that vibe, or is it just me? I don't know. But if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. I'd love to have you as a part of the family to help my channel continue to grow. Please also click that like button and select that notification bell so that you never miss any of my future uploads. I will be continuing with this note series, so let's keep it kicking. And until then,